Alright, hello again, Twill Gamers. If you couldn't tell from what I'm holding in my hand, today I'm going to be playing a game on the Nvidia Shield for you. The way I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to have this camera angle so you can sort of see what I'm doing with my hands, but I'm also going to have an HDMI cable coming out, going into my computer where I can capture what's being shown so we can sort of see how it's actually playing back live, and like I said, you can see how it's playing in my hand. Hopefully everything will stay in focus. This is a bit of an odd setup for me, but we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. Now, capturing some of the stuff over HDMI just does not work, so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and start the game, and then I'll start the capture here in just a second. And of course, we couldn't have a game without the Tegra logo there. That's fun stuff. This is the Blood Sword game, came preloaded on the device. It's Tegra HD optimized, so it seems to play pretty well so far. Once the game actually does decide to start. There we go, we've got a little graphic there, new and continue. I have played this a little bit, so I'm going to say new, and I'm just going to tell it to delete the existing content. Probably could have done that with buttons, but it's just as easy to hit the on-screen controls for me for that. Immense powers inside my body. The sword has overpowered me. Yep. And then, here in just a moment, we should start the game. Hopefully. Yeah, brief loading screen, little intro cinematic. It keeps wanting to turn the screen off. I guess that's a timeout issue, but not a big deal. As you can see there, very nicely rendered. Main controls here are going to be the left stick for movement, and then the buttons over here, A, B, X, and Y. If I hit B, I'll do an attack. I can destroy just a little bit of the terrain here and there. Unfortunately, I'm not able to actually hear the sound coming out of this, even though you guys will be able to hear it. Because I've got it hooked up over HDMI, that means all the audio is going to my desktop. Probably will work that out in the long run, but for now I'll deal with not being able to hear the hoo 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 over and over again. I will say that's the most obnoxious thing about this game in particular, is it's just the exact same sound over and over. You've got a really nice score, but the actual voice acting was a little limited apparently, because it's the exact same sounds again and again and again. As you see there, I'm just sort of button mashing to kill this, that, and the other. The first time I played this through, I actually ran straight into the group ahead, and that was a bad idea. But I figured out if you pull just a couple of them at a time, you can generally take them out pretty fast. Like I'll hit X and do this, and that'll take those all down. I'll hit Y and big smack across most of them. Yeah, I'm not taking any damage at this point. And it's set up in such a way that you heal really, really fast. So, oh no, I took damage, but then I heal 75 a tick. Not a big deal at all. Biggest problem I've had with it is just being able to figure out exactly what direction to point to hit the people. But the sticks help with that quite a bit. So alright, let's get these two guys with a big attack. Yeah, they're pretty quick and painless, even though they do hit pretty hard for what they are. Take this one little guy down. So yeah, realistically the game is a little repetitive. A lot of the same, but it's sort of mindless fun, and I like that. And for showing off what the device can do, yeah, it's got very nice graphics. I think there's a way to zoom in and out, but I haven't found it as far as the buttons are concerned. What's that? Oh, I did something there. Hit a button and grab. But anyway, I'm definitely having much more luck with this than I did the first few times I played it through. I haven't played very far into it though, I'll just sort of remind you there. Oh no, lots of bad guys are coming. Well, guess what, we're gonna use our big attack. Cha! And there they all go. One hit, everybody goes down. Then there's these other guys left. I think we can take them out. Not a big, oh no! I say as I get beaten up on by the boss. I did not intend to pull the boss with that attack, but luckily I can just sort of move away for a few seconds. I don't think oh, see that little button here? If I hit that, I turn into Big Mama Jamma, and then I can just beat everybody up. And that's a whole lot of fun. And there's apparently some issues with door frames, because they can't seem to go through them. I'm definitely not complaining about that, because it gives you a little place to run off to. And while I'm in this Big Bad Mama Jamma mode, it appears I'm not really destructible. So, yeah, like I said, I hope you guys can see this. I'm going to be going back and forth between camera and footage. Hopefully the footage actually captures appropriately too. I've done quite a few tests, and there we go. I only killed 24 of the 26 monsters because a couple were off in the distance there, but it was pretty straightforward, not terribly difficult. Like I said, lots of stick moving, lots of button mashing, and the game itself is really not terrible. The sound could use a little work. Bloodsword as it is. Oh, and by the way, this, there it is. It's actually showing up on the capture now, I think. So that should be good. But yeah, I haven't played much further than this, so that's probably where I'm going to go ahead and call it for today. I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at Bloodsword and at games running on the Shield. If there's any games that you're curious about on the Shield you'd like to see me play, definitely let me know. I've got quite a selection here. As you can see, I've got Blitz Brigade, somebody asked about. I've got a bunch of these over here. Wind Up Night, my little boy loves playing. Sonic came preloaded on the device. Virtua Tennis is a lot of fun. Riptide is beautiful. I may do that one later. And then once I go in here, I've got a bunch more, like a Bard's Tale. A lot of great reviews on Bard's Tale. Dungeon Hunter 3 I've played a little bit of. Drag Racing didn't work particularly well, but it's worth a shot. And Arma Tactics was very interesting. It's something I need to play a little more of. So yeah, if there's any games on Android you'd like to see played on this, definitely let me know. I think the next video I'll make about this is probably about the PC streaming, because that's one of the really touted features, and I've got a lot of PC games that I really want to try out on this form factor. So let me know what you think, let me know what you want, and I will try to get done as much as I can. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.